Okay, so I totally haven't been, been away for like literally a few hours just with the TV on the entire time. What did I learn? I did learn something. Fuck, what did I learn? I think it was here. No, it wasn't this one. In one of the caves we went into, previously in the Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages, we were mugged and left for dead on this island. So we don't have all of our items. However, we do have our wits, and because of that, we'll be able to get through. Common question of the day: what is your favorite item that the Tokay have stolen? So Zora flippers, wooden sword, Rock's feather, power bracelet, bombs, shovel. Like one of those items. Which one is your favorite? Seed bag as well. Seed satchel, I guess it's called. Yeah, very interesting to see what items people actually really like in this game. So we have our seed satchel back. You got your seed satchel back. That's all I picked up, but maybe some other Tokay took some stuff too. And if I'm correct, yes, it gives you a full refill, which now ow, that's bad. Which now allows you to actually have everything but your shovel, I think. Which is really fucking good, because it means that you actually can make progress, which we were trying to do in the previous episode. So we need to do the shovel. Trade 10 mystery seeds, and then we'll, because you can't do a trade unless you have the materials yet again. But now we have the ability to go into that big cave and finish everything, which should get us the Harp of Ages, and then at the very end you get your shovel back, which I think is very cute. Gotta have it there just in case. And then the cave is the one over here. Yeah, right, that's right. We can finally do it! It's been like an entire episode, it feels like. Because it has. But it's so crazy going down to so little items, you know? Like, we almost had like 2 rows of items, and now we have like none. Like, it really puts into perspective how much you use every item in this game. Because they really thought about it. They're like, okay, we'll really make like the items feel worth it in this game. Which I think is awesome. Give me back my hop. Hey, you're the one who I'm just glad you came. I was thinking maybe I should hide. I mean, maybe I should go give this back to you here. Please don't stab me. Stab the air around you. Make you a little fearful. That's right. For that one in particular, you need the shovel just to say fuck you. Which is kind of funny, honestly, but it's fine, because we can always go like this. It would be funny though if if you needed the shovel, like you needed to go to that path. I think at some point you might, but for the very start of this quest, not massively. Will the cutscene trick? Holy shit, the cutscene actually worked as intended that time. I like how the thing is still there. There's a winding maze beneath this island. Maybe. I like how this house was unchecked and the chickens just grew over 400 years or whatever. I'm not sure how long the time takes in this game. Oh, this is a museum. This is actually really fucked up. So this is a museum of the game that they used to play. This is the Wild Tokay Museum. We Tokay used to play here long ago, but not anymore. The Tokay on your left and right are real. I mean real looking Tokay. They won't respond if you talk to them. Yeah, because they're dead and stuffed, which is so fucking fucked up. Over there is a gacha seed place, and there's our scent seeds because obviously we in the past planted a seed. Which is the cool thing about this island is literally it makes more use of it than if they said long ago that a Tokay with no tail would open our guardian's mouth and put his dick in it. Like, what an asshole. That's our guardian. But the cool thing is if you did these, there's like little benefits you get. Like, shortcuts and other stuff like that. Like, you wouldn't be able to access these. We'll plant, because you may as well. I think that's just a fairy place. I don't think it's that good of a place. But, like, the gacha seed there is pretty good, because we're gonna, like, we can come back to that area at some point and do something. But this is, like, the really cool part, because it's like, okay, we've seen it in the past, but to now see it in the future is crazy. Hey you, listen to me. It takes a long time for trees to grow, and the same goes for that vine you climbed down. To signal you on what you have to do. I think the old version might be... I think one of the versions is like a special thing. Not too sure. They do give you a chance to go back, though. I know that much. So, I think what you have to do is, now with the shovel, you go back into the past, into the future, through the path that you couldn't do before because you needed a shovel. And through that, you're able to finally go into the dungeon. I think that's what it is about, I think. Did we go up here? I feel like we did. Right, that's the Tokay Museum. I don't have the best memory. Okay. So we will simply play the harp. It's so crazy how we're like 5 episodes in, but it feels like we've done so much. It seems like it's working better now. I don't know why. We can finally, actually, the reason why we went back, first off, was to get all of our items, essentially. The shield you have to pay for again, but it's only like 30 rupees, who cares? Yep. You got all your items! Except for the shield that was mugged by a fucking, what are they called? What are the, Deku, by the Deku person, the Deku merchant. Because he stole your shield. How much is our shield to buy it back? Buy a shield for 50 rupees? Sure, why not? It's a little bit of upsale, but I don't really care that much. Like, we have so much, we got on 100 rupee at the start of the game. I really don't care about money. Ooh, nice. But yeah, we have all of our items back now, including our shield. Feels pretty damn good. Yeah, the cool thing about the 2 of these games is the items, like, you expect items to be, like, leveled in different games. Like, you don't get the Rock's Cape in this game, but you do get the Power Gauntlets. And then you're like, oh, well, you know, do you get the Power Gauntlets in the other game? It's like, no, it's exclusive to this one. And it's interesting, because it's like, well, what are the better... They really thought about it well, because they're like, okay, what is the better item for combat? What is the better item for this and that? And that's how they went with the ideas, and I think that's like a perfect way to do it. Get a few more items. But yeah, there's a lot of like, the Tokay Islands have a lot of like shit to them. Where there's like a lot of like late game area to it, which is awesome. Now we're over here. Yeah, it's just a ferry. Thought so. But yeah, you can tell that this game had a lot more effort put into it, considering the map size difference between Subrosia and the back and forth of the real time. But yeah, we now have made it to, I believe, the 3rd dungeon. And it didn't glitch this time. I think it's fixed itself. That's great, man. That's actually great. Not good for the comedy, because it was fucking funny, but good for the actual gameplay. Ooh, Moldorms. You got to see a lot of classical Zelda enemies return. Like, it was always cool to see how monsters would come back. Fuck. So this is a really cool part of the dungeon. So the entire point of this dungeon is that, up here, there's a thing that transports you. So it goes wherever the arrow says. But we want to knock this down to the lower level. And that's the entire point of this dungeon. That's the entire gimmick. And it's such a cool gimmick. Because it's like the 7th dungeon in Link's Awakening, essentially. But yeah, the cool thing about this is obviously a little bomb puzzle, just for some funsies. And then the secondary puzzle is actually kind of cool, because you might not know that there's a secondary puzzle, but there is, and it's to put this with its brethren. And that's how you get the key. I saw that and immediately I got giddy. I was like, hey, I see it. I understand what the secret is. And yeah, so essentially the way that these work is you have to go in the same... You can't go in the same direction to get the same result, is what I'm trying to say. So the way that it works is you have to like go down, for instance. And because one way will always lead to the other way leading upwards actually leads you to a new area. Which is super cool, because it means that it's always going to be fresh and interesting. Because it's like, we've come in through 3 of the ways, so now we know the last one must be pretty good. It can actually be a bad idea to buy a shield, because there are likes around. Is this just a simple kill shit? Yeah, it is. Right, they're actually really annoying in this game. Good sense seed usage will help kill them. Fucking... Fuck. I think you can use bombs, but like, we don't have the most amount of those, you know what I mean? Well, we're good now, so, I mean, I guess fine. We might die a few times. It is Zelda after all. Especially in Skull Dungeon. Because, like, when you have access to potions, it makes things a bit easier, but even still. I love this dungeon, though. Like, this dungeon is so well designed. It's so fun. The gimmick works really well. Like, that's the thing I really like about Ages and Seasons, is they really focus on the gimmick of a dungeon really well. Sometimes the gimmick can be annoying, like in, Dungeon 3 of Seasons. That one's kind of an annoying one. But a lot of the time, the gimmicks are pretty fun. That's a cool way of doing things, I guess. Got a key, awesome, and more bombs. So that's what you were meant to do. But it's kind of cool to have some like combat encounters in an Ages game, because you know, this is the one that isn't focused on combat. The classic childhood ability to just do this. Basically make a pickaxe with your thing. You can also just use your shield, which can make some funny results. Ow. It's actually kind of rare to hit them and not kill them. Oh, right. So the ground here will show you where the fake ones are, because the real ones have the thing under them. That's the cool thing. So we can tell that that one's the fake one because there was a layer, and there's one here. I love shit like that in video games, where it's like, oh well, if you use your eyes a bit. It's only for 30 rupees, but that's still cool. Like, it's a cool gimmick. And now we have to drop down into the monster pit, which yet again, it's an Ages dungeon that actually has some fun combat encounters, which you can't really say that much because usually Ages is just about the puzzles, and that's what makes this really fun. This is also a bit of a combat encounter. This dungeon really feels like it could be a Seasons one. So anyone who knows this game knows that these fuckers are annoying, because it could take multiple tries to kill them. But essentially, the way that this works is, oh, well, we didn't need that. You have to kill the Moldorm and the Pulse voices to get through to here. Which, in itself, is also, like, there's a lot of bomb puzzles in this one. Which is cool, because it makes you really feel like you have a lot of, up your arsenal. Like, it never feels like you stagnate too much on a singular thing. It also has 2 parts to it, which is really cool too. And it's like 2 actual, parts too. This is a cute little puzzle. You make a rupee shape. Get a key. The bombable wall was there just in case you save and quit and then get back into the game, because the game doesn't read if you're back yet. Boom! Another one down. So that's 3 so far, and we know where the other one is, but we can't quite hit it because bombs don't work. That's the thing about this dungeon, is bombs don't work on the things you need to hit, because obviously then design space would not work as well. There's another green boy. Where are you? Where the fuck is Zol? Huh. Did I accidentally hit it into something? Oh, that's odd. Well, anyway, we can still just do this the normal way. Jumping is good. Yeah, there's nothing to the side there. But yeah, rupees are pretty interesting in these games, because There is a use to them, which with the rings, that not everyone will use. We'll definitely see what we get after we get like the flute, because as soon as the flute is done, I can rest easy. Down below apparently there's one, which is weird. Huh, that's weird. Well, we're just gonna do the same strat that we did before. God damn it. I guess that's fine, but like, see, creative monster usage. Get the dungeon map. So, yeah. We need to go downstairs, apparently, to get what we need to do what we need to do upstairs. Goddamn bomb guzzling. This is like, do you have bombs? No? Fuck off. Oh, that's interesting. You don't actually need to do that. Jump. These are Tektites, by the way, in case you didn't know. Oh, we didn't really explore this area, that's right. So down to the right, there's something. Oh, yeah, right. So that should be something for killing this, essentially. No, it's not. That's interesting. Then what activates that? Well, we can't go up to there yet, so there has to be something with this, We'll just show this off, so that's where the other thing needs to get dropped down to. This is dumb, but worth a try. Yeah, where do we go? So simple until it was not. Okay. Thankfully, they do give you a few bomb refills. Crazy that we're getting like a double bomb hit. Yeah, it wasn't that though. There has to be something we can do. Like right... Huh. What do we do then? So confused. Hmm. Yeah, I'm really fucking confused. Might have to look this one up because I'm legitimately confused. Has to be some sort of like block you push then? Maybe you have to push a block back. Maybe that's it? Maybe up here somewhere I forgot about a key place and that key place brings us to an area or something. That's probably it. Jesus fucking Christ. Hardest game encounter ever. They just hit you once and then everything is out to get you. Heart, please. That's one. That's good. We're getting somewhere. The beeping has stopped, so there's something. Okay. Yeah, here it is. So those guys copy your movements, but like technically they're inverted. We got the seed shooter! So this is what we really needed for this dungeon. You just point and shoot, but you can shoot in all of the directions. And that's what makes this item really good for this dungeon and this game, is that you can shoot it in so many different directions that you can do so many different things. So we just need to do one more roundabout. And then we'll continue this dungeon in the next episode. Because, boy howdy, did that take me a little bit longer than it really should have. We still probably wouldn't have been able to do this entire dungeon in one episode, though. Unless we started the episode with it. In which case, yes, we probably could. But, boom! See? So cool. There was a large sound. Boom! Sounds like something heavy fell down below. And now, for some reason, we get a gacha seed. We'll drop down and we'll go to that area. For a little bit. Yeah, I'll see you all in the next episode where we will continue this dungeon. I hope you all had an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.